Hey guys, happy Friday. So I actually had somebody contact me with a question. It's a very long story, but the ultimate question is what specifically are the benefits of meditation, connecting, and if you have not done it in the past and you are going through a trauma of sorts or an illness, what could we say to you to inspire you to make some changes in your life and start connecting? So I listened to the whole question before I sat down, and I'm going to let them answer. We will see what they say. Here we go. Hello, little cuties. Oh, this is a tough one because the question comes in from someone who knows of another whose partner has been diagnosed with cancer. And so, from this perspective, we are going to begin by saying that it is very difficult for someone in the moment of panic to begin something like this, and this is why we are always suggesting you start today, because you do not know what's coming into your experience. But because that is not occurred already, these are advice today about meditation. The benefits are that you are connecting with the source. You are connecting with your higher self. You are opening, intending, allowing the guidance from the other side to come through, which will inspire you continuously all day, every day, to move in the direction of what you are wanting. Sheesh, have we not said this enough that you're not understanding this? We know it sounds too good to be true, but this because you have not begun doing so, perhaps, and you're not experiencing the validation of it. The truth is that it is very difficult for humanity to live in the present moment. There are those who are doing so, not so much in this country. Laura's country, which is the United States. But this does not mean that you cannot begin to learn in any moment. Meditation teaches you to be in the present moment for the little amount of time that you are giving yourself to meditate. However, the purpose of this is to help you to feel that connection. And once you begin to meditate 5, 10, 15 minutes, and you're feeling the relief of the moment, the connectivity of the moment, the happiness, the joy within this time frame that you have set aside specifically for this activity, you become familiar with this feeling of relaxation, this feeling of nothing else is going on, this feeling of I am one with something bigger. There's something more than all of the silliness going on. It is the feeling of this connection you are intending to practice. And then when you are hit with a doozy within your physical path, you have a resource to sit down, go back to this place and hear yourself, your higher self, your guides, your grandmother who has passed, your grandfather, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, say to you, little cutie, it is all going to be okay. We want for you to get to this place where you can, even when the yucky stuff is happening, trust there is purpose in it, which of course can be very difficult. But once you begin to trust that there is purpose in everything that is happening in your reality, you can learn to release the fear about it, because you are recognizing from a higher perspective where maybe you're not understanding why, but you're recognizing that everything that is occurring in your reality is serving your greatest good. When it is something yucky coming in, it's difficult to hold this perspective. And this is where the fear creeps in. But if you have this resource of connectivity, where you can go to this place, even if it is only for 10 minutes, maybe you decide because you have been doing it 10 minutes and it's feeling so much like relief to you, you stay for 30 minutes. This is opening the doors and reprogramming your energy to be in this state of beingness more and more and more often, so that when the whammies, or we call the dodgeball game of life, comes at you, you are better qualified to stand in your power. You're more practiced to get back into alignment when the fear creeps in and say, I do not like this. I do not know why this is happening to me. But I know that there is something going on which I cannot see or I am not part of. But it is for my greatest good in some way. And simply by holding this perspective, you open yourself up to different possibilities or different timelines occurring within your reality by accepting and trusting, because there are many timelines. The timelines are the possibilities of how this will turn out, okay? If you are constantly in fear, then your reality is reflecting this to you and giving you a reason to be in constant fear. But if you begin little by little to release and to trust that whatever is happening is purposeful, and you practice getting into alignment more, this alignment begins to overflow into your regular lifetime, into your reality. Your vibration stays higher more frequently, and this will be validated in what is occurring in your reality. Your reality plays out according to your vibration. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So, if you can create a state of calm within you, different timelines begin to open or unfurl in front of you. You are wanting, we know that you are, a timeline where the yuckiness in your life works out, right? And so the greatest power that you have in helping this to occur is to get yourself into a state of peace more and more often. As you practice, your vibration will naturally rise. And as your vibration naturally rises, your reality will shift. A new timeline will begin, which is coherent with your present vibration. This was a biggie. We are hoping that this will be helpful information to anyone who is needing this today. All right, little cuties, this was a heavy one for a Friday, but necessary because we are wanting to do our part in lifting the vibration that everyone who is tuning in, and we believe that this has such great power. All right, mwah, mwah, mwah. We love you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Mwah. Oh, okay, yeah, that was actually really powerful, and yes, it's difficult. And especially if you haven't been meditating and then something happens. It's not the ideal time to start, but there's never a bad time to start. So this is why I'm trying to get everybody to meditate like now, yesterday. Because once you start to feel that relief, then when something happens, something comes into your life, which is a dodgeball to the face, you have resources, you have things that you can do. You can sit down, you can bring yourself into that place which feels like relief, because your vibrational level is everything. And your vibrational level is powerful enough to switch you onto a different timeline, which will take you into a different futuristic reality. Have a great weekend.